What's up, YouTube? Devin Midrow here, back at you again with video 51, if my memory serves me right. And it's a Monday, so it's a Sunday, or it's a sunny day Monday. Sunday Monday. I don't know how you could have a Sunday Monday, right? That would be pretty impressive. You can be in 2 days in one day, right? I got a message from Apple, because I got Apple, I don't even know exactly the term, but basically Apple iCloud, that's what it is. Excuse me, it's iCloud storage. And they're like, your iCloud storage is maxing out. If you want to have more iCloud storage, you're gonna have to pay more money. And I'm like, dang, these videos don't mess around. I think I'm paying $1 a month or something, or $3 a month or something for like 300 gigabytes. And it's like, wow, I'm maxing on that. But the good thing is that I have uploaded a significant amount of videos into YouTube. So as long as my YouTube channel or account doesn't just disappear off the face of the planet, I think it's fairly safe for me to delete the videos. But with that said, I am actually going to, I think I'm going to actually save the videos on the computer too. So I'm going to back them up on the computer. It's always good to have a backup for the backup. You know what I mean? You can always, if you have a backup, and that's nice, right? You got a backup. But if you don't have a backup for the backup, and the backup fails, yeesh, then you're kind of in a tough spot. I almost like to always triple layer things. I'm just kind of making this up off the cuff. What's it called? The triple protection. There's probably another fancier term for it, but basically, I do everything in threes. And I learned this from a mentor of mine, in that, you double check and then you triple check. I tend to triple check a lot of the stuff that I do. Or I tend to triple back up a lot of the things that I do. Like I got Google Drive. I have Dropbox. I even got iCloud, right? So I'm almost quadruple backing up stuff because, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? Even on a hard drive, I have things backed up because you want to have contingency plans in place if things, I guess you could say go to hell in a handbasket, for a lack of better words. And it's important. It is important to back up your stuff, because if you lose that, critical information or, work that you've done, and I mean, all these videos, think about that. 51 videos I've made right now, and it's taken me, more than 60 days because I've taken weekends off too, right? But I'm typically doing these Monday through Friday. And if I lost all that, well, now I'm set back at least 60 days in content, if that stuff just kind of poofs, right? So, it's something to really consider. Is like your time is so valuable. And if you invested time in doing whatever it is you're doing, and you don't spend a little extra time to back that up, you could lose a whole lot of time by not spending a little time to back it up. A little extra time, right, to do that extra step. And it's so funny that, when I get on these videos like this, I didn't have this, believe me, I didn't have this all mapped out. I didn't write a script for this video, this idea that I'm talking about today about backing up your data, but it just kind of comes to me in these videos. And I would say for anybody that's considering doing YouTube videos that has been on the fence, like I was for years, because I was like, what am I gonna say on a YouTube channel? And the answer to that question really is, if I had to be completely transparent, unless you're writing out a script and you're kind of sketching out, a game plan of how you want to go about, you can do that. You can outline and you can do bullet points and stuff, and that takes time too. What I found for me, what I like right now is I'm trying to get this done, efficiently as possible, with as minimal amount of, overthinking as possible. I'm just trying to get to 100 videos right now. What is it going to take for me to get to 100 videos with the least amount of work possible? I just need to get the 100 crappy videos out of the way to get to the better videos, right? So what is it going to take for me to do that? What's the minimal viable outcome in order for me to achieve that goal? And this is what it is right here. I'm getting on the video. I'm just kind of going off the cuff, right? What comes to me from the ether of the universe, known as our imagination, and then going with it. So I don't know what kind of audience I'm going to speak to with this, I don't know who's gonna be is gonna receive this, this information or this message that I'm putting out there. Who's gonna be receptive to it? And here's the real truth: I don't care, because I understand what really works for me, and I'm sure for everybody else that are doing YouTube videos authentically, and it's being your true, authentic, unapologetic self. It is sticking to your roots of who you are. If you try to be somebody you're not, people are going to see through that. They're going to feel that, and they're not going to subscribe. They're not going to hit the notification bell. They're not going to click the like buttons, because people don't jive with fake people. They don't. They're looking for somebody real. They're looking for connection. You can't connect with fake. You got to connect with somebody that's real. You got to bridge that gap for the people that are watching these YouTube videos. And not everybody's going to align with you, but somebody will. Somebody's going to feel you and go, okay, I see you. I feel that. And that's really the key with these videos. And I could be all wrong right now, right? I could be like, maybe you gotta fake it till you make it, right? And you know what? To be completely transparent, I am faking it till I make it right now. I'm not at a million subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Especially if you're on the YouTube channel and they're looking at my subscriptions. You'll know firsthand, I ain't got a million yet. Right? So I am faking it till I make it in that sense, if you look at it. But you got to believe in order to achieve, right? If you're like, I can never have a million subscribers, guess what? You're right. But if you believe you can have a million subscribers, you're right too, right? Either way, you're right. So which right do you want to be? The choice, the decision, that's yours. That's yours to make. I choose to believe that I can get a million subscribers. I choose to believe that I can influence millions of people on this planet. I choose to believe that. I choose to believe that all the things that I've done that have led up to this point right here and now, live on this video right now, or if you're watching the recording, that everything happens for a reason in this life. And that's what has led me to why I'm doing these right here, right now. Even though this is still the beginning, it's important. You gotta acknowledge that, and you gotta embrace that. So I know that's a lot to digest, a lot to take in. I kind of squirreled a little bit. So there's two things I covered today, right? It's backing up your data, which they kind of tie together. They kind of tie together, right? Backing up your time really is what that's about. Backing up your time. You can't get time back, so back it up. And just believing in your message and in who you are as a person and what you stand for, what you represent, and sticking to it, right? That's a big deal. It's critical. So yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna leave you guys with that right there. I've actually been enjoying doing these. I think it's about, my average is probably about 7 to 10 minute videos. I think that's a good amount of time where you're not gonna have to spend your every single day for like an hour listening to a video. Like, I love podcasts, I do, but some of the podcasts are like 2-3 hours, even an hour and a half, and I'm just like, I don't know if I have time to listen to all these podcasts, all of them all the time, right? So it's hard to really digest all that information. So the objective with this is to keep it kind of short and punchy, and just give you the good stuff and leave out the fluff. There's still gonna be some fluff. Don't get me wrong. I got some fluff that I got to work out the kinks with, but I'm really trying to give you the best of the best in the shortest period of time possible. And that's really what the goal is with these videos, right? So I'm able to, I think, with these time periods, really, instill a good message, and also kind of, it'll allow me to categorize these videos more as I go back in and edit them, and basically probably put some footnotes and give you, you could look at it, the subject line of it, and maybe even a little description, and know, okay, this is the topic, and this is the discussion that he's going to be covering in this video. And so you can make a decision whether you can spend your time watching it, because your time is exceptionally valuable, and I respect that. And that is going to be the objective, in the coming future. But for now, it's just getting it done, right? Getting it done, making it happen. So until that next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Aloha.